Hello students, I think you all are fine and I hope you have understood all the topics I have discussed in my previous class. In my last class, lastly I have discussed units of measurement and the fundamental units which are used in SI system. And today I will discuss the prefixes which are used in SI system. So here the prefixes are written. These are the prefixes which are used in SI system, and the prefixes are expressed in terms of the power of 10. There are some prefixes which are expressed in negative power of 10, and there are some prefixes which are expressed in positive power of 10. So these are the prefixes. Here we have written the power of 10 and the name of the prefixes. So here it is the prefix called deci, and it is expressed as 10 to the power minus 1. Okay, and the symbol for deci is D. Similarly, another prefix is centi, when it is expressed in 10 to the power minus 2. We have milli. Milli means 10 to the power minus 3, micro means 10 to the power minus 6, nano means 10 to the power minus 9, pico means 10 to the power minus 12, femto means 10 to the power minus 15, atto means 10 to the power 18, zepto means 10 to the power 20 minus 21, and iecto means 10 to the power minus 24. So these are the prefixes which are expressed in terms of negative power of 10. And here it is deca. Deca means 10 to the power 1, that means 10. Hecta means 10 square, kilo means 10 cube, mega means 10 to the power 6, giga means 10 to the power 9, tera means 10 to the power 12, peta means 10 to the power 15, zeta means 10 to the power 1, and iota means 10 to the power 24. So these are given in a table in your textbook, and you need to memorize the prefixes, because sometimes we need to express the value of the measurement of a physical quantity with the help of these prefixes. That means for the small value of any physical quantity, we use the prefixes in terms of negative power of 10, and in case of large value of a physical quantity, we use the prefixes in terms of positive power of 10. So here another important point you need to keep in mind, that there are some prefixes which are denoted or indicated by small letters, but from mega, for these prefixes we use capital letters. Okay, from mega, that means for mega it is M, which is indicated by capital M. That means giga also capital G, tera, peta, zeta, iota, etc. all are indicated by capital letters. So you need to keep in mind that. But other prefixes are expressed or denoted or indicated by small letters. Okay. Now, so sometimes you can convert from a smaller value to larger value, or larger value to smaller value of a physical quantity with the help of these prefixes. So from the name it is clear that these are called prefixes. Why? Prefix means these are used before the main unit. Okay? Jitu tumar fundamental unit tumaloke agor class tut pala, সেই ফান্ডামেন্টাল ইউনিট বিলাকৰ আগত লিখা হয় এনেকুৱা টাৰ্মছ বিলাক, সেইকাৰণে এই টাৰ্মছ বিলাকক কি বুলি কোৱা হয়? prefix বুলি কোৱা হয় okay for example suppose we have found the value of a physical quantity as 250 picometer suppose 250 picometer. So here actually meter is the main unit, that means fundamental unit, and pico is the prefix. Is it clear now? Pico is the prefix for the unit meter. Actually what does it mean? Actually it is equal to 250 into, you know, for pico what is the power of 10? Here you see pico. Actually pico means 10 to the power minus 12. So here we can write 10 to the power minus 12 meter. Now it is clear? That means 250 picometer means 250 into 10 to the power minus 12 meter. That means it is equal to 2.5 into minus 10 meter. Okay. So this way we can express the unit of a unit of measurement of a physical quantity with the help of prefixes. I am taking another example. Suppose we have given the wavelength of light. You know, you have found about light. Light is a kind of wave. So you have found in high school section. So when there is wave, there is wavelength also. Jikono wave or ki thake, wave means toranga, ami okhome toranga boli kau. So wave or ki thake, wavelength thake. So wavelength generally very small, and so these are expressed with the help of nano or pico. Sometimes nano is used, sometimes pico is used, etc. Suppose wavelength is given, we have given wavelength in this way, suppose 25 nanometer. Okay, that means wavelength of a wave is given 25 nanometer. So here actually nano is the prefix, meter is the main unit. So we can convert it into fundamental unit in this way, 25 into, now nano means 10 to the power minus 9. Okay, so you can write 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Similarly, we use kilogram, is it not? Millimeter, sometimes we use millimeter, we use centimeter, is it not? So practically we have used this. So suppose weight of a substance is 5 kilogram. So here you should keep in mind kilo is indicated by small k. If you write capital K, then you are wrong. So small k. So 5 kilogram. Now you have to convert it into gram. So easily you can convert equal to 5 into kilo means 10 cube gram. So this way we can convert kilogram to gram. Similarly, suppose length of an object is given, say 15 millimeter. 15 millimeter. So here this m, that means this m represents meter. So millimeter, here milli is the prefix, meter is the unit. So you can write 15 into, milli means 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So this way we can convert units with the help of prefixes. Not so tough, but you need to memorize the prefixes and their power of 10. Okay, and these are given in table number 1.3 in your textbook. Okay. Now I will discuss some units which are basically used in chemistry. Okay. So first of all, I will discuss about the unit of mass and weight. Mass and weight. So in general, we have a confusion on mass and weight. Is it not? But you know, actually they are different, but we use similar unit to express the mass or weight. Actually, what is mass? Mass is the amount of substance present in a particular object. On the other hand, weight means the gravitational force acting on that object. Is it not? Now it is clear what is mass? Mass is the amount of substance present in an object. কোনো এটা বস্তুত থকা পদাৰ্থৰ পৰিমাণ এটোক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ mass. On the other hand, weight means the gravitational force acting on that object. অর্থাৎ সেই অবজেক্টৰ বা বস্তুটোৰ ওপৰত যি পৰিমাণৰ মাধ্যাকৰ্ষণিক বল প্ৰয়োগ হৈ আছে তাক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ weight বা ওজন বুলি কওঁ. Now it is clear. Mass means the amount of substance present in an object, and weight means the gravitational force acting on the object. But they have similar units. You know, for mass and weight, we use kilogram, gram, milligram, etc. So the units of mass and weight, generally SI unit is kilogram. Cesius unit sometimes used. Cesius unit is gram. But sometimes we can use milligram also. মাঝে সময়ে আমি milligram use কৰো. So actually what unit will be used, that depends on the amount or depends on the value of the measurement of the physical quantity. If the value of the measurement is very large, that means if the mass is very large, then we need to use kilogram. But when the mass of an object is very small, very small, then we use milligram or microgram, etc. Okay. So these are the units of mass and weight. Next, so another physical quantity is volume. Volume. You know, volume is expressed by length into breadth into height. And so that means there are three units of three lengths. Length also length, breadth also length, and height also length. So the SI unit of volume is meter into meter into meter. That means meter cube. Meter cube. Meter into, it is meter into meter into meter. So here length into breadth into height. Okay, and that is why we can write SI unit of volume is meter cube. Cesius unit, sometimes Cesius unit is also used. Celsius unit is centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. That means centimeter cube. It is called cc, cubic centimeter. So in short, it is written as cc. So sometimes it is also called cc. That means cubic centimeter or centimeter cube. Okay. But another traditional unit for volume is used. That is liter. You know, for liquid substances and gaseous substances, volume is represented by, or volume is expressed in liter. Now, what is 1 liter? 1 liter বুলিলে আমি কি বুঝি পাও? 1 liter, liter is also indicated by capital L. 1 liter is equal to 1 decimeter into 1 decimeter into 1 decimeter. That means if we have a small cubic box, this one, and the length of the box is 1 decimeter, breadth also 1 decimeter, and the height also 1 decimeter. Okay. Then what will be the volume of this cubic box? 1 decimeter into 1 decimeter into 1 decimeter, and that is called 1 liter. That means 1 liter is equal to 1 decimeter cube. Again, you know, it is the important point. 1 liter is equal to 1 decimeter cube. You can convert 1 liter in meter cube also, or you can express 1 liter in meter cube also. But how? You know, deci implies, actually 1 decimeter means 1 decimeter whole cube. So you know, deci means 10 to the power minus 1 meter whole cube. So it is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. So if we need to convert 1 liter or any given value in liter to meter cube, then with the help of this relation, we can convert liter into meter cube. Now it is clear? Again, you know, 1 milliliter. 1 milliliter is equal to, milli means what? 10 to the power minus 3 liter. 1 milliliter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 liter. Or we can write 1 liter is equal to 1 liter is equal to 10 cube milliliter. That means 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Again, 1 liter is equal to, we have found 1 decimeter cube. That means 1 dm whole cube. Again, you know 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeter. So we can write here 10 centimeter cube, that means 1000 centimeter cube or 1000 cc. So 1 liter equal to 1000 cc. We can write 1 liter is equal to 1000 cc. So these are the important relations you should keep in mind. Okay. Next, density. Density. You know, density is equal to mass by volume. Mass by volume. So the SI unit is equal to kilogram divided by meter cube. That means kg per meter cube. So SI unit of the density is kg per meter cube. But sometimes we use CGS unit also. So CGS unit is gram per centimeter cube. It is also written in this way, gram per centimeter cube. Okay? So it is CGS unit and it is SI unit. So this way unit of density is expressed. Then we need the unit of temperature. Temperature. You know, the SI unit of temperature, SI unit of temperature is Kelvin, and it is indicated by capital K. But you know, there are two other units also in which temperature is expressed. One is degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. Degree Celsius, and the other is degree Fahrenheit. 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 It is represented by degree Celsius, and it is indicated by degree F, degree Fahrenheit. So we have three units in which temperature is measured. One is Kelvin, it is indicated by capital K. One is degree Celsius, it is indicated by degree C. And the other is degree Fahrenheit, and that is indicated by degree F. Now we have relation between these three units of temperature. So what is the relation between Kelvin and degree Celsius? Relation between Kelvin and degree Celsius. The relation is actually Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273.15, but for simplicity we use 273. Actually it is 273.15. So this way we can convert degree Celsius to Kelvin or Kelvin to degree Celsius. For example, Suppose we have given 27 degrees Celsius. So 27 degrees Celsius is equal to 27 plus 273 Kelvin. That is 300 Kelvin. Okay. So it is very simple. You just add 273 with the degree Celsius temperature. Okay. Similarly, suppose we have given 0 degree Celsius temperature. Then it can be expressed in Kelvin in this way: 0 plus 273 Kelvin. So equal to 273 Kelvin. So these are very simple to convert degree Celsius to Kelvin or Kelvin to degree Celsius. Okay. Similarly, relation between degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. So the relation is degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 into degree Celsius plus 32. So it is the relation. With the help of this relation, we can convert degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. Okay? Or we can write this way also. Degree Celsius is equal to 5 by 9 into degree Fahrenheit minus 32. This way. For example, you know the normal temperature of human body. The normal temperature of human body is 98 degree Fahrenheit. You know that the normal temperature of human body is 98 degree Fahrenheit. Now, if we convert it into degree Celsius, what will be the value? যদি আমি এক ডিগ্রি সেলসিয়াস লৈ কনভার্ট কৰো তেতিয়াহলে ইয়াৰ ভ্যালুটো কিমান হ'ব? এটা চোৱা, so you know degree Celsius is equal to 5 by 9 into degree Fahrenheit. That means 98 minus 32. Okay. So here 98 is the Fahrenheit value of temperature. So it is equal to 5 by 9 into, so that is, it is equal to by 5. Sorry. So it is equal to 3 times 6.66. So that means this means 98 degree Fahrenheit is equal to 36.66 degree Celsius. So this way we can convert degree Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. Okay, and you just you need to keep in mind this formula. Another physical quantity which is used in chemistry, that is pressure, and we must have the knowledge of the units of pressure. So what is pressure? You know, pressure is force exerted per unit area. Is it not? Pressure মানে বা চাপ মানে আমি কি বুঝি পাও? Pressure হল unit area প্রয়োগ হওয়া চাপ. That means pressure is equal to force divided by area. force divided by area. So therefore, the SI unit of pressure equal to what? You know the SI unit of force, Newton, and the SI unit of area, meter square. Meter into meter. What is area? Length into breadth. That means meter into meter. So the unit of SI unit of area is meter square, and it is, or it can be written in this way, Newton per meter square. So it is the SI unit, but in respect of the great scientist Pascal, the unit is also called Pascal, and it is represented by PA. So the SI unit of pressure, you can say Newton per meter square, or you can say Pascal. বুজি পাইছা নে? যে প্ৰেছাৰৰ SI ইউনিটটো যদি তোমালোকে লিখিব লাগে তেতিয়াহ'লে নিউটন পাৰ মিটাৰ স্কয়াৰ লিখিলেও হ'ব বা পাস্কেল লিখিলেও হ'ব। Clear? But you know what is atmosphere? Actually, atmosphere consists different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, helium gas, water vapor, etc., etc. So all these gases constitute the atmosphere. I know atmosphere means বায়ুমণ্ডল। atmosphere বুলি ক'লে আমি বিভিন্ন গেছক একেলগে আমি কি বুলি কওঁ? That means the gases surrounding us together is called atmosphere. And what are the gases present in atmosphere? You know, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, helium, water vapors also present. So these gases together constitute our atmosphere. So the atmosphere is a mixture of gases, so it can exert pressure. And the pressure exerted by the atmosphere is called atmospheric pressure. Clear আছে নে? Atmosphere বা বায়ুমণ্ডলে যেটো প্রেসার প্রয়োগ করে বা চাপ প্রয়োগ করে হেতু কি বুলি কোৱা হয়? Atmospheric pressure বুলি কোৱা হয়। And the atmospheric pressure is expressed in a unit that is called atmosphere. Atmosphere. It is the name of the unit in which the atmospheric pressure is measured. Have you any confusion? Atmosphere, it is the name of the unit. Okay. And in atmosphere, the atmospheric pressure is expressed. In short, it is also indicated by ATM. ATM. In short, atmosphere is written as ATM. Now it is clear? So when we use ATM, that means it means atmosphere. And the atmospheric pressure is measured in ATM or atmosphere. Now, what is 1 atmosphere pressure? 1 ATM pressure. What is 1 ATM pressure? Do you know? You have found most probably atmospheric pressure is measured with the help of an apparatus called barometer. You know, with the help of barometer, atmospheric pressure is measured. Now, what is barometer? In barometer, there is a mercury coulomb, and the height of the mercury coulomb is related to the pressure. That means when the atmospheric pressure increases, the mercury coulomb rises, and when the atmospheric pressure decreases, then the mercury coulomb moves down. Okay, clear hoyse ne? So barometer di ki kora hoy, atmospheric pressure measure kora hoy. Barometer etat ki thake, mercury স্তম্ভ থাকে, mercury coulomb থাকে, য'ত তোমাৰ mercury ভৰোৱা থাকে, you know mercury Hg. So এনেকুৱা এটা actually এনেকুৱা এটা container থাকে, you know, where mercury is taken. Here what is present here? Mercury, and a coulomb is placed here. So here so this type of arrangement is in barometer, in which we have a mercury coulomb. That means a glass tube in which mercury is introduced. এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা গ্লাছৰ টিউব থাকে, যিটোৰ ভিতৰত কি কৰা হয়, মাৰ্কিউৰি ভৰাই ৰখা হয়. Okay, now it is clear. In barometer there is a glass tube which is filled by mercury, and the glass tube is kept invertedly. Okay, উলটাকৈ ৰখা হয় mercury coulomb to etu. So here in that glass tube or mercury coulomb, scaling, there is scale. Scaling kora thake enekwa 100 millimeter, 200 millimeter, 300 millimeter, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. এনেকুৱাকে স্কেলিং কৰা থাকে. So when the atmospheric pressure increases, then the mercury level rises up within the coulomb. অর্থাৎ কুলম্বটোৰ ভিতৰত মাৰ্কিউৰিৰ যিটো লেভেল এটো ওপৰ ফালে উঠি যায় যেতিয়া তোমাৰ এটমস্ফেৰিক প্ৰেছাৰ ইনক্ৰিজ হয়, আৰু যেতিয়া এটমস্ফেরিক প্রেসার ডিক্রিজ হয় তেতিয়া মার্কারি কুলম্ব ডাউন হয়ে যায়। Okay, so from that movement of mercury coulomb we can say about the atmospheric pressure, whether atmospheric pressure increases or decreases. But what is 1 atm pressure now? So when the mercury coulomb is exactly at 760 millimeter, then the pressure of the atmosphere is called 1 atm. Mercury coulomb to jete etu je scaling kora ache ei tumar jitu glass tube of mercury to bhoroa thake etu jenekoi scaling kora thake. So hey scale tool jete tumar 760 millimeter height of mercury coulomb to ki hoy thake level hoy thake tetia tumar atmospheric pressure to ki boli koa hoy 1 atm pressure boli koa hoy. Is it clear now? That means the pressure exerted by 760 millimeter of mercury coulomb is called 1 atm pressure. Mind it, the pressure exerted by 760 millimeter of mercury coulomb is called 1 atm pressure. Okay, অর্থাৎ মার্কিউরি কুলম্ব 760 মিলিমিটার উচ্চতার মার্কিউরি কুলমেটার যেটো প্রেসার এপ্লাই করে এটো কি বুলি কোৱা হয় 1 atm প্রেসার বুলি কোৱা হয়. That means 1 atm is equal to 760 millimeter Hg. This is also another unit of pressure. It is called millimeter of Hg. So it gives the height of the mercury coulomb. Okay. So with the help of barometer, when the pressure is measured, it is measured in millimeter of mercury. That is another unit of pressure, millimeter of mercury. So 1 atm is equal to 760 millimeter of mercury. So you need to keep in mind that. Now, if we convert 1 atm pressure into SI unit, that means in Pascal or in Newton per meter square, then this equal to 1 atm is equal to 101,325 Pascal. So you should keep in mind this. 1 atm is equal to 101,325 Pascal. Okay. Now, another widely used unit is pressure is bar. It is an important unit, bar. Now what is bar or what is 1 bar pressure? Actually 1 bar is equal to 10 to the power 5 Pascal. You should keep in mind. 1 bar is equal to 10 to the power 5 Pascal. 1 atm equal to 101,325 Pascal and 1 bar equal to 10 to the power 5 Pascal. Okay. Now, you see 1 atm is equal to 101,325 Pascal equal to 1.01325 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal. Again, you know 10 to the power 5 Pascal is equal to 1 bar. That means 1 atm is equal to 1.01325 bar. If we convert 1 atm to bar unit, this way we can convert it. So you just keep in mind the relation. এইবিলাক পিছত আমাক লাগিব. গতিকে we have found 4 units of pressure. One is Newton per meter square and also called Pascal. One is millimeter of mercury. One is atmosphere, which is indicated by atm. One is bar. Okay, and the relations are given. We should keep in mind. Okay. So in chemistry, unit of mass or weight, unit of volume, unit of pressure, unit of temperature or density, these are used in chemistry. Okay.